Hey folks, Borry's back. Let's get cracking. So as you can see, I got my burner. Now I'm at Valley Lakes again, and there's a lot of people, a lot of kids running around, but learn from other stupidity and don't be a cranky influencer. Get in the way of my little thing I got going. So today I'm doing a big Borry breakfast. So I wanted a Big Breaky today, and I kind of did some bacon and eggs yesterday, and I got a few little skills I learned along the way. Again, I'm going to be in very much the style of cheating. I've got a lot of things going on in this scenario, which I normally don't do this many things when I'm doing a Big Breaky. Again, keeping it real, not pretending I'm something I'm not. So I'm just going to I'm going to do a Big Breaky. So, what else did I want to say? You know what? Forget about it. Just start again. I'm in the moment. So I pre-graded some, it's a pretty fine grater I bought today. I had to buy a grater, I didn't have one. I'm making potato rosti, which is probably very similar, maybe the same. It's German, I'm going to butcher this. It's kind of like your hash browns, I guess. All you do is you grate your potato, your potatoes, you grate them, and that'd be great. And you grate them, and then you squeeze the juice out, which I haven't done yet, so a bit of juice squeezing going on here. Oh man, it's amazing how juicy some things are. Bloody water hens are surrounding me. Look at those biceps. Oh, well, sorry, did I say biceps? Oh. So now, so I've done that in a copper bowl, and the potatoes reacting to the copper a bit, so they're going to be a bit green. Green rosti. So if they look green, guys, that's why. Now my hands are dirty. Can't work in these conditions. All right. So that's funny. So what you do as well with these rostis, you'll put if I was going to say, hard to say, a good amount of butter through it, but it has to be melted butter. So what I'll do is I've got my little non-stick fry pan. Guys, I know it looks manky, but I did give it a scrub. That's just little stains or what I would call patina or flavour. So, see, just make it something trendy. So I'm gonna melt the butter. My stove's pretty hammered. I had to glue the on thing. There's a bit of wind, but that's all right. You know what? Beggars can't be choosers. So just let that little bit melt, and you pour the butter into the rosti. I don't know what accent that was meant to be. So I've got a few things I'm going to be making. So if you stick around with all our short attention spans, thank you, social media. Thank you very much. Doom scrolling is what I like. Nah, some of us do like a bit of a lengthy video, so I'm going to be sticking to that. Oh, there we go, look at that. Oh, she's melting up. Don't put too much heat through its butter. Let it melt up. Look at that, nearly done. Turn that off for now. Mate, I never thought I'd be on a cooking show. Here I am, look at me. Up with the best, eh? As always, guys, please share me around. I've got a lot of friends and family, and I thank you, the people that are kind of spreading the hype, so to speak. But I also know some people just, look, it's something I'm really trying to practice. Bravery. I might have said it in another video, but something I recently learnt, there's a type of generosity that's rooted in creativity and bravery. And when you see it, it's quite amazing. And I've been the recipient of such generosity. Maybe I'll elaborate more on that. I am always going to have a nature of vagueness with these videos, and hear me out, is because I there's not a lot of things I'm an expert at, and I consider myself a novice and a disciple of a lot of things, and so that's partly the reason. And I also don't want to, I want to have balance with these videos, and I want you to be comfortable. And I find if I was to talk on spirituality and spiritual things, I find some good things can make you uncomfortable. And I could talk on good things, I could talk on great things, but it can make you uncomfortable. And I want you guys to watch these videos and not only feel like you maybe connect with something spiritually I might be saying, but also just practically enjoying a video about a big ginger man cooking. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think so. I'll pour the butter on these Rosties now. I mix the butter through. Oh, that already looks awesome. It's a bit green though. There you go. Some things, yeah, unfortunately with copper, certain things react to it. They're like the acidity and all that, and you see the Earth's crust is divided by the Earth's atmosphere. I don't know what I'm saying. I'll add a bit of potato off me. So, should I start with the frying up the Rosties? Yeah, okay, I will. I hear you, people. You know, I bought some parsley today, and under this table you can't see it, but I spilt a heap of parsley. Pretty funny. It's like, being a news reporter. I could be naked under here. No, I'm not, but I could be. Bit of parsley in there. Why not? Bit of parsley. Yeah, parsley's great. Great herb. Look, obviously fresh is better, but Borry doesn't have fresh today. He just has green, and I have a lot of dust, like paper dust. This one is basil. Bloody water hens. I'm always having a battle with them. They're very entitled, these water hens. Oh, basil leaves I won't do as much. A little bit of pepper, why not? And as per usual, when I find it, my smoked salt. Alright. Oh, now I've got to get my hands dirty again for you guys. Far out. Look what you've made me do. Far out. Things you got to do to be a famous YouTube dude or person. Okay. So now I'll turn this back on. That's on. And I guess I'll just make little patties with these Rosties. And just fry the goodness out of them. And the reason I'm using such a small fry pan, it's a little non-stick one I got from Aldi's. Not only was it cheap, but as I've explained in some of my other videos, I don't have a lot of cash. And again, oh man, a lot of you guys, and I don't want to name drop because I'm careful with that stuff, but a lot of you guys have helped me, and yeah, I haven't forgot a single one of you guys that have really helped me, so it means a lot. This fortnight's been hard because Easter came along, and I got paid early, and I was using my money early, and yeah, but so yeah, again, I'm about the realism thing. I hope I'm right, but I think there's a hunger for people that want the real, and there's a lot of big money fake things and all that, and I think some people just, they buy into the fake. They want the fake. It's fake is not confronting quite often, you know. Fake is, yes, it's. I don't want to be out of touch with anyone in that sense, you know. Oh no, I just butchered that a little bit. It got a nice brown. I was just a bit scared. You see that? Green rosty. Mean, big, mean, and green rosties. But so I'll have to do. You've obviously already seen the thumbnail for this video, which is Big Breaky. Even though technically, as I'm recording this, it hasn't happened. The video before this, the chopstick one, please let me know what you think if that's the case, but I actually think it was the best video I've done. Yeah, so yeah, I just feel I did really, I don't know, it just had I think it had a good balance between doing something practical and my humour, and I'm starting to come out of my shell more. Not that I was really in my shell, to be honest. But yeah, so this little rosty's looking probably going to be a long time to cook everything in this little fry pan. But yeah, you guys want the Borry time. I know. You just, yeah, like I said in the other video and stuff, I want to be like videos where, you know, you guys can just come home from work or something and be like, oh, I wonder what Borry's up to today, you know, and watch my videos. Oh, look at that. Yep. So don't worry, you'll get to see more. Turn that off for now. It's very easy to get a lot of heat into this little fry pan. So I won't cook the full brekkie that I actually eat. I'll pretend I eat like a fairy or eat like a normal person. But I did go to gym today. I haven't had brekkie yet, so I'm hanging out. So I'll just do things more so I can show you this example. Now I've got a little technique of how I cook my eggs. I think you'll like this. So I'm going to show you guys how to make perfect scrambled. Actually, I do know scrambled eggs, but today not scrambled. I'm doing actual. Oh, watch yourself, Boris. I'm doing actual fried eggs, but a lot of people don't know. Look, sunny side up is the standard in a lot of places. I like sunny side up. That's just a hot fry pan. I'm thinking it's not on. Sunny side up. I'm gonna have that low. I can't really see it because of the light. Is the standard normally. Here's an egg. Oi, get a loss. Look, you're not even scared of me. Far out. So the trick. Okay. So obviously don't break it. When you break it, don't break the yolk. Look, I'm going for aesthetics here. Okay, guys, I'm being a show off. Okay. If you're gonna salt it by hand like me, just don't overdo it. Just a little bit of salt. Little this. More. Oh, just drop the lid. Dangerous, man. I'll probably do the basil leaves on this one. Bit of basil leaves. So the salt, basil leaves, a little bit of pepper. That's a lot of pepper. Pepper dust. And the trick is, so it's really low. Close to cook the top because you don't want that slimy snot. And the bottom just totally cooked cooked its guts out. And then that slimy, you know, where the white hasn't cooked through. This ensures you get that, it's like a little oven as well. And because it's on low, so you get that heat build up inside and you kind of cook the top. It does kind of take away the aesthetics a little bit from seeing the yolk being all bright, but I found this way on a non-stick. Now, I haven't liked non-sticks in the past because I haven't known how to look after them. Don't use rough stuff on them. The reason I like non-stick too, living in a van, this is van life knowledge, living in a van, I can use wet wipes to clean that little fella. I learned the hard way of Teflon. I used to wash dishes once, one of my many jobs back in the day. And the French chef, he bought some new really good non-stick stuff and I just used a scour on them. What a legend, eh? Nah, bad. Boris, what have you done? You do know how to, you have ruined, sorry, I'm butchering the French accent. You have ruined the non-stick. Yeah, but you know what I mean, like he went off. But yeah, it was a lesson hard learnt. So after the egg, what I might do is I'll make sure I've already cut up some. I'll make sure I have a good amount because it is a Big Breaky and I don't want the thumbnail that you've already seen to be wimpy. So I do have to. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. There's a lot of seasoning on that. So don't judge it too hard. But I'll put the eggs in that. Okay. So I do one egg for now. So turn you off. Next. So it's going to have bread too. I like my Turkish bread with black sesame seed and all that. Next we'll do the mushies. Believe it or not, the mushies. So I've just cut them up, nice big chunks. Again, don't need to fuss. So let's whack them in there. All these mushies in. I don't mind raw mushroom. Ooh, yuck. Crank this bad boy up. Might slice off some more butter. More butter. Again, if you're cooking for people, you use gloves, you know, like the Ninja latex black gloves. Look pretty cool. So we'll do parsley with these. Why not? This is basil flakes. Again, fresh is best. Pepper dust. Again, don't have cracked pepper. Need to get on top of that, Bori. You keep making excuses. So Worcestershire sauce. Look at that. By the way, mushies are great with this stuff. It's beautiful, I think. Got my little trusty spoon that I carved. I'm probably just saying the same stuff I did in the other cooking videos, and they'll just be like, you think you're seeing the same videos? Imagine that. I probably am. Hope not. Yeah. By the way, so I do a lot of dad jokes. Interesting fact, and test me on this, but pretty much dad joke is any joke that's not gross or foul or like, you know, about, you know, with swearing and whatever, you know. So yeah, interesting fact there. I found that out because yeah, I found no matter what jokes I crack, people are like, oh, that's a dad joke. And it's, well, they all are if they're not disgusting. It's kind of, yeah, a bit disturbing. But look at that, they look beautiful. Look at these mushrooms. Look at them. Look at that. Look at it. Yeah. But yeah, it's yeah. So the dad joke thing. Yeah. So green rosties and ham. Nah. Bit of sun. I'll probably get burnt. Being a ginger. What's new? What's new? What's new, pussycat? Yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday. Perfect weather today. Really nice. Looks like it might want to rain sometime, but it's not a bad kind of cloudiness. They're done. They're done. So there's the mushies. What's next? Let's fry some bread. Why not? We'll fry some bread. is, I mean, is any bread from the supermarket fresh, but fresh piece of Turkish bread style, Turkish style bread. So put that in the, squeeze it in there. Just kind of fits in there. Again, little baby fry pan. That's cranking. Give it a press down. So I'll just do one of those, like I said. What I'll do is I'll look at this plate later, maybe show you in the camera how this plate looks. This is how it looks so far. Voila. Bit of smokiness. Probably could put more butter on it and stuff, but I just want to get a bit of heat and toastiness on it. I'm not. You can get more fancy of it. A lot of this stuff you could get more fancy with it and stuff, but you got to look at Big Breakfast and you kind of got a lot going on, and just get that balance between all the flavors and all that, and cool stuff like that. Yeah, it's getting toasted, so press it down with a spoon because it's hot. Toasted, roasted. So there's the bread. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to be doing bacon. Because it's non-stick and it's bacon, I'm not going to worry about putting butter in it or something. It's like grease with grease and a thin layer of grease on top. I don't need that. So I just bought cooking bacon because it's, again, cheap. So here we have cooking bacon. Gotta love a good bacon. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it in there. Yeah, that's the way we do it here, eh? That's the way we do it. Look, I'm gonna say something that's gonna make a lot of you cringe. I'm not actually a big crispy bacon fan. I'm not. Don't get me wrong, I'll eat it, but I just like a bit of cooking on it. It's actually already cooked, but I definitely like it cooked. But yeah, the whole crispy bacon, carcinogenic bacon thing, it's not me, eh? Some people like it, like, give me crispy, just cook it and then throw it in a volcano, and yeah, but yeah, not me. So yeah, coming along. I think we're coming along fine. Again, if you do this in a bigger fry pan and all that, and some people got the double burners of these on van life, especially couples. I met a couple the other day that had the big double one. Yeah, so you got a big double one, man. Like, you can cook all this, a lot quicker. So, but I'm not in a rush. I've got nowhere to be. Oh, that's something I could talk about. So there's one thing I noticed. So I've worked from a young age in trades, in and out. I have a disability. Probably have gone into it, but I won't go into that too much yet, which caused me a lot of pain and grief, which really was a catalyst to push me to, I don't know how to say it. It's not a given, but pain can cause you to lean on God, and He's been so faithful to me. So I've been in and out of work from 14 or 15, and I've done hard tradie jobs. I'm a boilermaker welder by trade, so like metalwork, I guess you could say, welding as a trade. And I've had so many jobs, I can't even actually remember all of them. That's how many jobs I've had. And it was hard, and I don't say that lightly. It was hard, particularly for me. But now I'm not working because I'm trying to do other things like YouTube. So there's stuff I won't tell you because it's no one's business as far as YouTube goes. But yeah, there's a big disparity with. I noticed how you can really tell you start to live in another world, because I'm not working. I mean, don't get me wrong, I keep busy. I don't believe in stopping, but I'm not doing the whole 9 to 5 thing. So you really start to see how, like, there's things I don't pick up on, that people have to go to work and they've got families and they're trying to provide, and sometimes I lose track of that. Now I'm on the other side of things, and yeah, it's really interesting. Like, I had a old workmate, I was chatting to him on Messenger yesterday, and he was saying how he wished he could do a lot of the stuff I'm doing on my videos. And it's true. When you're working, you just kind of, don't get me wrong, you're earning and you can afford certain things like food, but at the same time, a lot of things you're just kind of waiting and dreaming for. And the thing I want to say on that is, I want to say it right, but if you want to do something, be brave, courageous, creative with it, and do it. Put steps into motion, get it done. Especially if it's something really like a big dream for you. Don't just be a dreamer, you know. Make it a reality. Like, YouTube was like that with me, you know. So as chilled as I might be, man, this is a big deal to me. I'm actually shocked how nervous I'm not. Yeah, so he agrees. The water hen agrees. Yeah, so I know what it's like, guys, to dream for years, to be in pain for years, to grind for years, and just, there's a feeling sometimes you get, makes you sad sometimes when you see people accomplishing their dreams. I know that feeling, and I know a lot of yous do, and you can only do what you can do. That's the beauty, and within you, you actually do have the capacity to. There's so much I want to add to that, but I can't. Yeah, you do have the capacity to do what you're meant to do, and the beauty of that is when you realise what your priorities are, all the other stuff. I'll give you an example. This is a funny one, probably. When I was a kid, I loved Lego, and it was like Pokemon, man. You got to catch them all. Like, I wanted everything, and I wanted it all. And I had a pretty good set when I was a kid. Nothing like some of these kids, or like the Hansons. I remember seeing the Hansons when I was a kid. You know, bap bap ba bap. Yeah, I actually thought one of them was a chick when I was a kid. I was like, that's a chick. And this girl was like, it's not, it's a bloke. But I remember one of the Hansons had a wicked Legos collection. And I remember just, you know, it's something I don't get anymore, thanks to God, but you get that jealous, sinking feeling inside. And yeah, and I remember thinking, it was such a dream. But the point I'm trying to make, as much as I like Lego, and yeah, I'd love to have a big Lego set, it's no longer a priority. It's not a distraction. It's not something I pursue, and I can look at it objectively from the outside and appreciate it, and that's it. And I could still kind of meet that anyway. I could buy a little structure. I could buy a Lego castle or something, and just set it up and have that one day, So, but the reality is, when you grow up and when you realize how dreams work and your energy levels, you can still kind of meet certain things, but that's it. That's all you're meant to do. Because time, energy, money, resource, it all has to go to what's a priority. And your dream, your calling, that's a priority. And I don't mean climb on people to get there, guys. Keep your integrity. Like, I don't even... A friend said to me, probably repeating myself, but a friend said to me the other day, I said something like, stay true. And I said to him, and I honestly mean this, I honestly mean this, but I don't know anything else anymore. And there's good points with living in a van. There's also really hard things, and I'm pretty honest about those things usually. Yeah, so I love it because I feel like I accomplished something there, in the sense, not on not on my own accord, trust me, when I say that. But I can just genuinely go, oh, there's so much freedom in my life. I live in a bubble. I live in an absolute bubble. That's me being honest. I hear about some things people go through, and it makes me angry, because part of the reason I get angry is because I know there's absolute freedom from it, and the other reason I get angry is because it just shouldn't be, with some of the things I hear people going through. It's like, it doesn't have to be like that. It's hard. It's really hard. So yeah, I hope this video is encouraging and all that. I'm just cutting up some tomato to go with my creation, my big breakfast. So I'll take a picture of this. I'll show you guys. Oh, drop that one. Try to make it all pretty, even though if I was in my van, I wouldn't really care too much. So on the pressed bamboo Chinese plate, here it is, and there's a thumbnail.